Thanks for popping by today. Today we're going to do a journal page, and I thought I might document the recent passing of the Pope. Since it's a bit of a world event, I thought it would be good in my journal to document, all these things that happen in the world. And seeing I've only ever known 3 popes in my lifetime, I thought this was worth documenting. So, yeah, we're going to run with that today. All right, what I thought, I'm going to use this gold paper. It's shimmery. I think it worked perfectly because there's golds in my photos. You can probably guess what other colour I'm going to use. Red, of course. So I've got this little paper bag that I thought matched. It's just the right red, so I'm going to run with that as well. I thought we could put that on it and then work out what we're going to go with for the rest of it. So, yeah, starting with that. And if you tuned into one of my last videos, I made some paper ruffles. So I'm going to use one of my paper ruffles today, this goldy sort of coloured one, which I thought goes really well. We'll see what we can do. So, yeah, I thought it would all match in nicely. I don't usually use this many golds and things on a page, so it's a little bit different for me, but yeah, let's give it a go. All right, so what I'm thinking, I'm going to use my bag here. Because I've got 4 photos, it's going to take up most of my page. So I thought maybe I could use the bag for some journaling through the top. So that's my thought at this stage. Well, let's see if that turns out that way. And I feel like I need to off-center these a little bit so that not all the... Yeah, I quite like that. And I really just need the pops of colour around it, I think, just to make everything stand out a little bit. So that's where I'm going with that. And it's not a full page, so it's only this size page. So, and it's got a torn edge. Don't have tons of space to work with, but I think we can make it work. So let's start with the bag. Let's stick that down and get that in place, and then we can work the rest around it. If in doubt, start sticking. You can always pull stuff up and move it around if you have to. Well, that's my thought anyway. Nothing is unsalvageable unless you've stuck it with glue, wet glue. Then it's sometimes unsalvageable. But yeah, I quite like that you can. That's the good thing about scrapbooking, right? Or journaling. You can pretty much change. Sometimes they never start how they end up, right? Okay, I'm going to put that at the top a little bit, I think. And I'm thinking this down the side. I think that will work pretty well. It ties in with all the colours. Now, how am I going to attach it? I am thinking I might run some double-sided tape to begin with down the middle, and then we'll see how it's attaching. If it's not attaching great, I might staple it. I've got nothing on the other side yet, so just watch that. If you want to staple things onto pages, check the other side first so that you don't put a staple through someone's head or on a picture. There's nothing worse. All right, that's in place. And I think I'm going to stick that down there. I don't mind if it's slightly off the page a little bit. Adds to the look a little bit. No, it's stuck pretty well. I think I will still staple it from side to side. So I'll put a link down below for the video for this as well that I made in the last video. So show you how to make it. All right, so do I tuck them under maybe? Maybe that's the go. Yeah, I could, I suppose. So it sits in, and then you're leaving a big gap on that side. It looks good that way though, doesn't it? And then we'll put him too much red on one side. Do Do you think I should put that there? But then I've got two popes on one side. Yeah, I think it has to go that way. I think. Yes. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, I'm going to stick these down. Is this world event something that you would document in your scrapbooking? So I don't do. Well, I suppose I do a few things, but I think this was worth documenting, because it's so much ceremony when it comes to a pontiff. That's for sure. And the good part about it, there's some fabulous photos of him online as well. So I found plenty of good stuff. I'm just going to bring my bin over this side. It's easier on that side. All right, I'm going to stick him under this one. Haven't stuck them down properly yet. Yeah, I'm just trying to sort of make the colours work a little bit. I know I'm going to have two reds on one side, but I think two popes on one side's worse. So I think I need to put that there and then that there. Oh, throwing it away. Okay. Oh, sticky. Okay, I'm going to pop that there. Oh, I'm going to leave similar space between them all and see how that goes. Yeah, nice. It's looking pretty good. I was thinking of putting this underneath this bit, but I don't know if I need it. I was going to put a title, but again, I don't know if I need it. I think the yellow's better. Do you think the yellow's better? Or do I tear this down a little bit and only put a little tiny bit in, just so it's got a bit of, oh, I need more words than space, I think. What do you reckon? Or do I just stay with the red? Maybe just stay with the red. Red and the yellow. Quite like that. Looking good. Yeah, sitting pretty well actually. I was going to add lots of little bits of paper, but I don't think I need them. What do you guys think? I think once I put all the journaling and stuff in here, it's going to be a bit self-explanatory, isn't it? So for my journaling, I was going to run with a good old transparency. So I dug this out of the depths of my scrapbooking stuff, although it's got a little purple dot of paint on it. That's okay. But I thought that would work quite well for something a little bit different. And, you know, the music notes go with the Pope. They sing hymns, right? So then I thought maybe I add a little bit of that to it too, so that you've got a little bit of music note hanging out. I quite like that. I think I'm going to go with that as well for my insert, because I haven't left myself a whole lot of space with all those photos. So maybe I do my little story on the inside, and it does have Pope Francis written on it. Do I squish a title in, or do I do that on the transparency instead? Questionable. Not sure yet. needs to be higher. And you're going to have one shot at this. Moving it up. This is my music paper that I don't think I'm going to try. Yep, no, let's just leave it. I don't think it's going to play with, it's too fragile. But we can stick it out the top, that's okay. It sits out the top on the, I quite like that. I could put my title on there, I suppose, couldn't I? That would work. It fits in with the look. So yeah, I thought I'd put a journaling spot or something down the bottom. Not sure which one yet. I've got this one that I could use, or I'll take out another one, or this little one, which goes really well. I like the bold. I think the bold looks better. What do you guys think? I'm thinking the bold. Let's run with that. All right, so I won't stick it yet. Actually, I can stick it. I'll just stick it on the handle, on the transparency, and see how that goes. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. So, do you think I should put the title on the top? That will work, won't it? Because I don't have a lot of space anywhere else. Unless I put it down here, but I think I want to keep that as a bit of a feature, I think. Yeah, let's run with it. Let's put the title on here. So, I dug out some letters. I have a feeling these are going to be too big. We might have to go, unless we do it lowercase. Do you think lowercase? Right. Let's see if this works. Oh, I'm not spelling it backwards, am I? Oh, maybe it gets a bit lost. Do you think it needs to be gold? I feel like it needs to be dark because everything else is very gold on top. Let's keep going and see how it looks. Oh, I've got two. I pulled off an extra R. I still think I need something behind that. Something that's going to be a bit bolder. See if I'd love to put it on the yellow, but maybe it would go better on here. No, I want to keep that as a feature. No, I don't think they're right. Let's see what else I can find and use for that part. Okay, I had a quick look. I found the sticker. This should work just perfectly. The only thing is it's going to cover up some of my music paper. Unless I stick it up a bit higher. What do you think? Should I stick it up higher? I don't think I have a choice. I think I need to. Let's put it there. You can still see the music stuff. Yeah, let's run with that. All right, I found these stickers too, so I've got them in gold as well. So I thought I might do Pope in one and Francis in the other. I think I need dark on this, and then maybe on the top we can use a bit of gold. Actually, let's just check that Pope fits on the top. Oh, come on, come out. There it is. Oh yes, perfect. Look at that. Again, I need to spell it backwards, don't I, so that it fits. That will work, I think. And I've kept all the colours going, which is good. P-O-P-E. move those ones out of the way, and let's try Francis. Oh, I think I might get it in. Let's check. If it doesn't work with the bigger letters, I might have to use smaller ones. C. And, oops, flicked an O off. Oh, I think this is going to work. What are we looking for next? An A. Where's that little thing in the middle? Got it. Oh, look at that. Gosh, love it when things work. I could move these guys up just a teeny tiny bit so he doesn't look so squashed at the front. What do you reckon? Where did it go? There it is. It's stuck to my finger. The A might have to overlap slightly to make that work. If, oh, look at that. It works. Love it when it works. There we go. They are just the right size for that too, which is absolutely perfecto. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Like that. So, and then I thought, instead of just putting Pope Francis, I have a sticker that I have been hoarding, if I can find it. It's in here somewhere. Forever. Can you believe it says Chelle? So I thought, this is the perfect layout to try and use it on. So if I put it there, I could put it right at the top. I've got to put the I in. Maybe I put it over here, Chelle, Pope Francis. That should work. Oh, I've got to put it down low enough that you can get the I in. That'll be okay. Oh, yeah, it's going to have to go over there. All right. My gosh, this is ancient, this sticker. I have had it sitting in my stash for years and thought, God, I'm never going to use this. But voila, it's come to life. And sometimes you hold on to things forever and go, I'll use that one day. Didn't think I was ever going to use this. Oh, I'm going to have to stick it down a little bit, I think. It's not very sticky. Not terribly sticky anyway. Right, see how this goes. I'm going to stick it over the paper bag, I think. As long as it works in there. Maybe I'll put it over the ruffle. We'll hold the ruffle down then. Yeah. That's good. Look at that. Chelle, Pope Francis. Yeah, I like that. That looks cool. And used up something that was 1,000,000 years old, which is even better. It's such a good feeling using that sort of stuff up. All right, so next, what can I do to embellish this a little bit? I've got lots of gold stuff that I put. I thought, oh, maybe that that little border might work. Give that a go. Just to zhuzh it up a little bit. Nothing else really works. They're all very create bloom. I thought that worked the best. Let's see how that goes. Oh, that could work there. Should I put it on the ruffle? It's a great length too. I'm going to have to stick it because it's not going to stick. Do you think? I think that looks pretty good, which is great. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So it's not completely covering my ruffle up. Actually, maybe it's easier to do it up the middle of here and then stick it. I'm trying to put it on the sticker. Oh, oh, oh. I like that. That looks cool. Gives a bit of added extra. You can still see a bit of the stitching on it as well. I may have to stick that down and put something on it to help it stick properly. But that, yes, I think I'm going to have to. But that's okay. Leave that sitting there a little bit. Oh, 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 I'm sticking my fingers. I think that works. What do you guys reckon? Yes, I am definitely going to have to stick something on that to make it stick down properly. Oh, and that. My Chelle keeps coming up too, and it's got sticky stuff on it. That's looking pretty good. All right, moving on to some embellishments and things. I thought I had lots of things. I even had these to stick behind things, but I don't think I need them. I think I'll be completely fine without that. That's my God's lettering. Oh, these are just Kaisercraft, by the way, if anyone's wondering. Just Kaisercraft ones. All right, what else have I got here? Got some little, oops. Got a couple of little hearts. Don't know if that will work. Can probably put that down the bottom. That would look all right. And maybe just a couple of little enamel dots, maybe? Or actually, maybe a smaller heart. Maybe that one's too big. Let's try this one. There's a random peach one on the back. Maybe one of these would be better. Yeah, let's do a biggish one here. These are just puffy ones. These are Jen Hadfield ones, the Avenue, they're called. Quite cute. It's cute. Lots of sizes in them, which is good. Yeah, it's definitely going to need something to sit on it while it dries. Like that. I don't know if I need these. They're quite big, so I've used all the little ones, so I've only got big ones left. But I don't know if I need those. I could do a big one and a small one, I suppose, but no, I don't think so. I think I'm just going to go with a simple sort of a layout. There's a lot going on with the gold. It stands out quite a bit, so all right, let's decorate this. Okay, let's keep this nice and simple too. I found these very also ancient stickers, which I thought might work okay. So I thought I might put the date on here because you can never remember when these things happen. It works with the reds. Thought that was quite cute. I also didn't mind the bird sticker. So I thought even maybe I can put maybe something up there. I know it's going to go behind. Just when you pull it out, there'll be something there. It matches. And I have had these for a million years, like the Chelle sticker. I wonder if it's even got a date. 2011. There you go. They are old. And they're still sitting there. So, hey, let's use them up. Sounds good. Yeah, so I thought that will work. And I know that the Pope passed away on the 21st of April. So I thought I'd put that on there. 21st of the 4th, 2025. That's written on there. What else can I stick on? I also found this, and it had one of a kind, and it's in gold. So I thought I might even pop that down here. Yeah, that finishes that corner off instead of using dots. I quite like that. Maybe I should add some more hearts to it as well. That might work. Maybe some little ones, because that's a big one. Maybe use a little one here. And then put a medium one down here somewhere, a little bit off-centered. Oh, I'm going to have to stick those back on with glue because they're not very sticky either. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with puffy stickers. They never stick for me. But that's all right. I quite like that. It's going pretty well. So then I think I might use that, flow that on into this one and use hearts as my bit of a theme on this one too. Big one. Should we do it the same? So I've got big one, small one, and then a medium-sized one down the bottom. Reckon that works? On there? Yeah, on there, I reckon. Hopefully it won't interrupt with all my journaling. So yes, they're quite cute. I like those. Used up a few more. It works with both pages. Yeah, that blends quite well, I think. And I think that's enough. I think that's enough for that page. I'm not going to get much more on it anyway, am I? And the bag works well. I thought that, oh, sorry, just shook the camera. The bag works well because it works with, and you can see the little bird through there. So, and it also makes this pop a little bit more, the Pope pop. So gives a little bit of difference in the background so that it's not gold on gold. Yeah, I like that. That's coming up pretty well. All right, so I might just do my journaling. I'll just go off camera for that. Okay, journaling done. Just wrote a little bit about when he passed away and what a modern Pope that brought people together. Yeah, anyway, I've just stuck these little stickers back down and hopefully they stick okay. So there you go. That's my, I'm going to leave it at that, my transparency. I'm quite happy with that. It came up quite well. So it's a thing when you have so many photos, you don't have a whole lot of room to play and to do extra things to it. But I'm quite happy with how this one came about. Sitting pretty well. Yeah, I like it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different. It's about a world event. Yeah, I quite like how it all turned out. So you can see my glue dots all over the place. But yeah, it's a close-up of my ruffles down the other end. Yeah, I'll leave a link to that below, so you can click on that if you'd like to know how to make those ruffles. Very simple. But yes, it makes a great addition to a page, which is good. So yeah, showed you how to use it. So yes, thanks for watching today. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.